Hello and welcome to Initial Unity. Welcome back to the channel. It has been a very long time since I've recorded a video, and I might be a little out of shape this video. So yeah, we're back, and a lot has changed in my life, and a lot is going to change with the channel. Since I was a little kid, I was obsessed with big power drag cars, and over the years I started to learn more about track racing, MotoGP, Formula One, GT, NASCAR, all these motorsports series, and I'm still obsessed with them to this day. So the channel is going to move more towards sim racing. I've always wanted to do sim racing content, but when, Warzone came out and the start of the channel came, I was really into doing a lot more of the first-person shooter contents and the more milsim content. But I felt burnt out of doing content. There's a little bit of a content drought, and it wasn't fun. It was hard to really pick a good spot to record, and I didn't want to stage anything to, do a special mission for a video and put that on other people. So I decided to do sim racing content. It's a little bit better. You could do a lot more in the sim racing world. And for a more serious sim racer like me who wants to get into sim racing, I'm saving up to get a wheel here pretty soon. I'm really excited to get into the community. So leave a comment down below what racing games you want to see me play. I'm currently playing F122. I'm really grinding that out, and it's been fun. It's been the most fun I've had in a very long time. I've been also having fun playing Initial Unity, but I also want to get into Assetto Corsa, R Factor 2, iRacing, the Rally series, and of course the F1 series. So with that said, I want to do a couple stages in Initial Unity. Initial Unity is made by a couple small developers. I will leave a link to their Discord down in the description, as well as to their successor game of this game, Initial Unity, that's on Steam currently. It's currently like $15. I personally haven't played it yet, so I don't know how the game plays, but I'll still leave a link down in the description below just in case you guys want to check it out. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into our first stage as I click my mouse off the screen. We have several tracks from, of course, the anime of Initial D, as well as the cars to go with it. We have the AP1 S2000, the Miata, the 86 FD, Sylvia, GTR, Lancer Evo, the Civic, MR2, FC, and unfortunately that's all the cars in the game so far. I did do a couple warm laps just to get my feet wet, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. And apparently we can throttle while braking to maintain boost pressure, which is good. Alrighty, there we go, and let's not mess up the start. Now, what's different about this game is that it's more promoting sliding through corners. Now, the cars in this game are very slidey. They like to step out, they like to drift, and that's, what a lot of the Initial D series is, and a lot of, I wouldn't say mainstream Touge, but a lot of Touge you'd see sometimes, is drifting the car, sliding it through corners, trying to get the ideal line. But in reality, it's not the fastest. If you really have a hill, like one of those crazy hill climb cars, as if I don't crash into that guardrail, you can like absolutely demolish one of these cars just by the speed and the downforce it has. Now, I would really like to test to see grip versus drift in a game like this. If they had the cars a little bit more grippy and a little bit more stable, then I would really like to test grip versus drift to see which is faster. A lot of people argue that drifting is faster, grip is faster. I personally think that, if I don't crash into the guardrail, that grip is faster, but that's just me. I think maybe also a combination of the both, of slip angle, driving the car pretty hard and almost drifting, but not quite getting the car rotated, is also fairly fast. But that's just what I think. Leave your comments down below what you guys think. And this gearing in the car is not ideal. I think second can be a little bit longer. And there's unfortunately no tuning in the game. It's just all the stock initial D cars with their attributes. The Evo with the anti-lag system. The GTR with all-wheel drive. The Miata with being lightweight. How it is. Of course, the FD having a whole bunch of downforce from, I believe it was the second season of Initial D, correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm losing time because I'm on a freaking helmet. You can't put that for reference. But yeah, it's a good game for what it is. I think there could be things improved, like any game. But overall, it's a good game. I'm sad that they discontinued development for this game and moved on, but it is what it is, and they're hopefully going to improve upon this game into the second one. So let's not crash into that guardrail as we go a million miles down straight. As you can see, the car is very, very cooperative when drifting. It's not like in real life drifting where you're probably going to spin out on one of these corners because you're putting too much throttle, you're going too fast. It's very manageable. And I'm 2 seconds down. And I'm going to crash in the guardrail. Oh, I hate that corner. It's so tough to get right. Now, I should continue talking just to kind of fill the awkward silence, but at the same time, I should focus because I know I'm going to bin it somewhere, somehow, some way. So I'm just going to kind of do a little in between. So I think the next game I want to cover is F122. It's been quite a roller coaster for me on that game, to be honest, within the recent months of me playing it. As I almost hit the guardrail again. You want, you're trying to get the car to rotate, but there's just not a lot of grip and it's not wanting to rotate. Yeah, I think the next game I want to play is F122 on the channel. It's interesting to get consistent on the F1 game, especially on a controller. It's very difficult to be consistent. You just don't have the precision and accuracy and things that you would have on the wheel. Now, don't get me wrong, there are probably some really fast controller players, but I feel that I do much better on the wheel. Just like, all these esports pros do. Eventually you evolve from a controller to a wheel because it's just better. It is just better. You can be more consistent, you can be more accurate with your movements. I forgot how big the car was, and I'm just going to restart because that was horrible. And then we can branch out and do more like things like Sunset Corsa, R Factor 2, iRacing, maybe a little bit of Race Room, and things of that nature. And I also want to do some more relaxed things like automation, where you're able to build basically a car from scratch. BeamNG Drive, if you don't know BeamNG Drive, it's basically, in my opinion, one of the best racing games out there, not only for its crash physics, but its modability, the things you could do to add mods and make it a very dynamic game is what makes it's one of the best. So I'm really wanting to do a lot of things on BeamNG and automation, as if you don't know, you're able to build your automation car. You can basically build a car from scratch and import your car to BeamNG Drive, from automation to BeamNG Drive, and drive your car in BeamNG, which is cool. I have a lot of ideas of building rally cars and time attack cars, maybe your everyday, grocery getter as well, as I'm messing up the stage. But I have a lot of ideas that I want to do, and a lot of things I want to do with the channel, and I'm hoping I can put that into action here very soon. Oh yeah, the car was just giving understeer right there. Steps out there. Come on. Let's get a good time in. Oh, just revving the absolute heck out of this car. Yeah, we're doing a lot worse than last time, but that's probably because I'm not focusing. Instead, I'm talking to you, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. I messed up that corner there. Well, we'll go ahead and show the exterior view just to show you what it's like and not mess up this corner in the process. It's very weird racing from this view. We're doing okay. Not the best, but not the worst either. As I say that, we go 4 seconds down. Now, when I say I like grip, I mean I like to be able to throw the car in the corner and it's either going to understeer or it's going to just plow right through into a grab trap. In this game, it's you feel like the car it's sort of like you're on a rally stage, if that makes any sense. You're playing, Dirt Rally 2.0, and you're on a rally stage. You have grip, but it almost feels sometimes you're on rails at the same time. Like here, it sort of felt like you were on rails. And the grip, it's sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. It's very weird to put the feeling into words, and I did absolutely horrible. Wow, I did horrible. That's probably because I wasn't paying attention and actually trying to put in improve on my time. But that's initial Unity for you. If you want to go check it out, I'll leave a link down in the description below, as well as to the Discord and the successor game, so it's easily accessible for you, ladies and gentlemen. I highly recommend you go check out this game, play around with it. Yes, I know I'm griping about it, but it's still a good game. I have a lot of visions for this channel. I have a lot of things I want to do with this channel, and I hope you will stay with me along for the ride. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video if you enjoyed. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.